Real quick before we get started here, this video was recorded before I decided to do this new format of doing the entire course flyover and then playing a few holes. So I don't have a normal intro here, but here's that video now. Again, we're going to start with the flyover. For today's round, I'll be playing Bentwater Golf Club in Acworth, Georgia. The choice of tee box is gold, blue, white, or red. I'm going to do the blue here, which has a rating of 71.9 and a slope of 136. Again, I will not be putting. I am kind of tired right now, so I am just going to play the par threes. I did not do my stack wedging yet today. I did have my golf lesson earlier, but I don't know if I just haven't been getting enough sleep, so I'm going to play the par threes and then probably head to bed tonight. And it's early. It's only 7 p.m., which is very unusual for me, so hopefully I can be sleeping by 8 or 8:30. Here's hole 4, a 162-yard par 3. So I have my 7-iron. Let's see if I can do what my lesson earlier today did and make sure I don't cast. Little right. Get in there, get in there, get in there. That's going to be a par with the 2-shot gimme circle. Here's hole 7, which is a 174 yard par 3. So I have my 6-iron here. One other thing I was wondering is, I wonder what I could do or use to actually set up a camera over there so that I can get like a front on swing. Like this is a nice down the line camera view I have here. I wouldn't mind getting like face on camera as well. Maybe I could add to my video, but even so I can kind of watch my swing and watch my practice, because I don't want to get into those bad habits of casting. The one bad thing about that though is with the R50 right there, it would block the impact on that camera. But what's nice about that though is there is the impact camera on the R50, so it kind of would be okay to lose that from a second camera. So that's one thing I'm really kind of curious what I could do for a nice swing camera. Like, is it just another iPhone or something like that? Because I don't think I need the super like 240 frames per second or anything like that. Just something where I can kind of watch and make sure I'm not casting or anything like that. Another thing I've thought about is doing like webcam putting, but I don't think that would work with Home T Hero, but that would work with something like GS Pro. I've slightly looked into that in the past. I'm just wondering if maybe I should look into it again, because it would be okay for GS Pro, but with Home T Hero, I think it'd be a wasted effort. Anyway, here's my 6-iron. Let's see what I can do. Lost my balance a little bit. Hit it well though. That's going to be a par with the 2-shot gimme circle. A little off the green. I feel good enough now that I could chip that, get it close, and 1 putt for par. Here is hole 11, a 97 yard par 3. If I hit it right without casting, it should be my 54-degree wedge here. And that is in the 2-shot gimme circle for a par. Here's hole 16, which is a 146 yard par 3. There is a bunker in front, and I have 157 to the back of the green. So I'm going to use my 8-iron here to kind of keep the trouble out of play. Stays in there. That's in the 2-shot gimme circle for a par. This wasn't originally part of the plan, but I'm going to play holes 17 and 18 as well. Right now, hole 17 is a 334 yard par 4. It does have kind of a slight dog leg, so I'm going to have my 6-iron, try and get to the center of that dog leg. All right, that's a good spot there. So not as far as I normally hit it. That was a little off the toe, but I think that was also maybe a little uphill. I have 180 yards to the pin here, so going to go with my 6-iron again. Ooh, is it going to be good? Usually when I get that view, it turns out pretty good. Go in the hole! Oh, that's going to be a birdie though. And I wasn't going to play this hole. Here's hole 18, a 366 yard par 4. I'm just going to hit my 6-iron out there, see how far I can get, and see what I have left. It is 11 yards downhill, so hopefully I can get some roll. That one I felt like I hit really well. Definitely overdrawing more than I would like it to. Oh, it's going to end up in the rough. That's going to Make me lose 10% of power right there on this next shot. 175 yards to the pin. I know it says 173 there. I couldn't get it right on. I am losing 10% power. It is 168 to the front of the green, so I think even losing 10% power, I should be okay with another 6-iron here. Let's find out. Yeah, I definitely kept that one right, which is okay. Probably wouldn't have cleared the water based on what I just saw there. Good miss. I can't say this is really a distance I've worked on, so I'm going to use my 50-degree wedge here and try and chip it in that 24 to 30 yard circle. Stop, stop, stop! Oh, just a little too much, so that's going to be a bogey. That was Bentwater Golf Club in Acworth, Georgia. I played all 4 par 3s, and then I also ended up playing holes 17 and 18. That was Bentwater Golf Club in Acworth, Georgia. I played all 4 par 3s, and then I ended up playing holes 17 and 18 also, which was fun. I just like that additional variety. As I mentioned earlier, I'm pretty tired, so I'm going to put this all away and then probably head to bed for the night. So if you are watching this, and if there's any courses that you'd like to see me play, please leave a comment with the name of the course, where it's located, and if there are any specific holes you'd like me to play, let me know what those are, and I'll do my best to accommodate. Otherwise, as always, thank you again for watching. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate all of you, and I do really enjoy making these videos. Thank you.